I'll think back to the first day. I remember being so scared of it. Will I actually be able to wear a mask all day? Those kind of thoughts. And almost giving myself an excuse not to wear it right away. I had to return a book at the bookstore and buy a new one. For security reasons, I didn't think it would be a good idea to go in there with a mask on. Over the holiday, I was working at Chevron by myself and saw a man with a black cloth mask over his face entering the store. Immediately, a trigger goes off in my brain. Person wearing mask. Unusual. Not a good thing. About to be robbed. I didn't want to put anyone through that kind of thinking. It might not have been a problem, but it might have. You never know. And then for painting, I was developing a picture, and there was no one else in the dark room, so I put off the mask wearing. But come 12:30, I was starting to get a bit anxious. A lot. I gathered my paint and stuff first and put them in the sculpture room. I was there early and put the mask on in class. I didn't care for the bottom string, so I didn't use it. People would look at me. They'd walk into the class and look at me. I didn't mind standing on a stool. What are you doing, Shereen? I'm thinking of wearing a mask every Tuesday and Thursday. My idea is that no one will see me on those days without a mask on. They'd laugh at me or smile. I asked Laura to document the first day, day one. Just using my cameras. No videotapes that day. I didn't mind people looking at me. But I was so scared that day. I was so scared. I almost didn't want to do it. I kept saying, what am I doing? What have I got myself into? And I kept, trying to put it off for as long as I could. I was supposed to wear the mask all day that day, but I guess it was just a bit hard getting into. And I felt that if I went into the sculpture room and put the mask on in there early, then it wouldn't be as hard. And it wasn't. And I remember walking down the hall and people kind of looking at me like a bit strange. And then I don't know, that day I didn't really want to change the mask all that much, so I just really lightly added paint, color, very subtle. I remember thinking how great it would be to not have to get ready in the morning, to not have to put makeup on and worry about that kind of stuff, but that didn't really happen. I ended up putting makeup on anyway, and even sometimes putting on more than normal. That was kind of fun. Got to do something that I wouldn't normally do. I got comments like, oh, you're wearing more makeup today, right? And I'm like, I didn't know that you wore makeup. Yeah, it looks good. But, yeah, I thought, well, I wouldn't be able to wear this now and I would stand out too much, but because I've got a mask on then it's alright. Shaking his head and saying, oh, I don't know, between all the colors that they're using in there and hair mask, Dr. Manila, I don't know. That's not, oh yeah. Okay. So how are you finding it? Well, people look at me. But afterwards, it seems like they feel guilty for doing so. Yeah, when I first saw you, I thought you had been in a horrible car accident. Yeah, I think that might be what a lot of people think, and that's why they feel guilty. Hang on.
Postings for social services don't have to be limited to the same paragraph.
Yeah. What have you already done yours?
I just took two right now while I'm sitting here.
What do you mean? Like you've written them up? Who are they? Oh.
They're fictitious.
Oh. Secrete, withhold, hide. Yeah.
For some reason, how you cut your eyes looks like really creepy.
Looks creepy.
You look kind of creepy. Well, now that you have blue there, you don't look as creepy, but you did look really creepy.
Yeah.
No offense. No, personal.
Trish, do you have any lipstick on you? No.
I thought she would.
I remember moments of my day before any of this. I would have thought sometimes I'd wish that I had a paper bag over my head. Kind of like wanting the floor to open up and swallow. A disguise, covering the face, that which hides or conceals, a sculptured mold of the face, a protective face covering. In ancient Greece, a covering for the face, serving to identify the actors. Can we go through? Through? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, good. Jeez, Dennis, I didn't even see you there.
Hi.
Oscars have painted on.
It's a mask. Verb. To conceal. To disguise. To cover. Protection. Camouflage. Conceal. Screen. I'm stuck at home. My car's not working. I thought about taking the bus, but I don't know if I'm brave enough. I wish for someone to pick me up and drive me to school. I'm sitting at home with my mask on and there's no one to look at. It's late, and there's no one to go. Walk out of my townhouse areas to my car. There was a van running across the road, but there was no one inside, luckily. Then I wondered if people might be looking at me through their window. The little kid might spot me and say, "Look, Mommy, look at her face."
Oh, I don't have very many days left.
The mother would fear that The mother would fear that I might also say them, so she puts her hand over top of the child's pointing finger and brings it back down by the child's side. Don't point. And something about an accident. I get that a lot. I walk around the corner. There's a woman at her car. Is she getting into the vehicle or coming out? Oh no, it looks like she's coming out. She sees me and immediately feels guilty. If I didn't have a mask on, she wouldn't have felt guilty. What's so wrong with accidentally looking at me? But then again, I'm sure if something told her, like an invisible person, hardly separable from her own thoughts, that if somehow she gained knowledge of a person with white stuff all over her face behind you, I'm sure she'd look anyway, and then feel guilty about it. It's a different way of life. I can't bring my breakfast to school and eat it there because my mask inhibits me from eating. So I've got to eat at home before I have my mask on. And I've got to plan my day. I can't go to the bank in between classes because I'd have to take my mask off. I'll have to go after sculpture class. This mask is gonna I'm gonna rip it off.
No?
What the heck?
What?
Where's your mask? I'm sick of it. I said probably too quietly.
I didn't hear the first part of what you said.
Inhibiting and liberating.
Trust me, I'm not.
I'm bringing it after I saw you eating your chocolate bar. I was like, oh, I'm grabbing one. And now I'm just like, I hate it on
No,
us because it made me
Randy
sick.
did it to me too. I'm probably gonna end up going getting one.
It seems like all the art students are pretty accepting of it. I mean, they look. But only sometimes ask questions. When I go into a cafeteria or down the halls, I get more questions. I think after a few more times, people won't really react. It's just, it'll be just like, oh yeah, there's Shereen doing her thing again. And why do you think that is? It's just like anything, right? People get used to it and accept it. It doesn't stand out anymore. But for those who've never seen it before, they're gonna just think it's strange. I don't know.
I really hope not.
Let's see.
I hate driving in the snow. My tires aren't
Do you need a nose?
right
No.
for that kind of thing.
I don't think you need a nose. Now your makeup looks kind of cool.
How you feeling, Dave?
My makeup. I put myself in an odd position. A position in which I hope to be looked at because I am different. Some people do this regularly. They dress different. Or their personality stands out from
What are you
others.
trying to do? Do you think it's good that I stand here, or should I stand somewhere else?
They'll be watching where they're going.
But see, they can see me from all the way up there.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have their initial reaction when you see it on video cameras. That's why I was thinking of that. Instead of, if I stood over here. Okay. So that you get more of the right. Because they'll stop looking after a certain point. But if you get them right away, then you know. But you don't have to get me. You can just get them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry, I gotta ask, what's the nose for?
It's for sculpture class.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, put
who usually wears a sticker on his forehead. He said he gets 4 different kinds of reactions. One is when the person will look but pretend like they didn't notice anything. The second reaction is when the person will look and not hide the fact that they noticed something out of the ordinary. The third is the questioning reaction, where they hope to gain some understanding. And the last type of reaction is, "Hey, did you know you have a sticker on your forehead?" Those who are used to a sticker will ask why he's not wearing one when it's missing. "Where's your mask?" "She can't eat with it." This was true. The mask of plaster didn't allow me for much movement. I couldn't eat unless I pulled the bottom part of the mask away from my mouth. It was hard to yawn, hard to cough. I get very anxious to see what kind of mask you're wearing today. Does it have something to do with people with disabilities? Yeah, I guess kind of. I just want to know what it feels like when I wear the mask, because I want to know what it feels like, how people react.
Ask what you're doing that for? Yeah, I'm just trying to see what it feels like. You know, seeing what people's reactions are, seeing how I feel. Kind of worried that people might associate it with the Ku Klux Klan. Oh yeah, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw it. Really? Yeah. I don't like that. I get it. Yeah, there's something about that. I don't know, there's something about those eyes. They totally just say, look like plants. There's something of as a werewolf kind of appearance to it. Oh, yeah. I like this one. This one seems to have a bit more freedom as far as around your mouth. Yeah. About those eyes.
I am wearing a mask and wearing a mask. Ability to choose, persist, continues, press, stop, lead, stop, rotation, while I sit here and wait. I've kind of gotten used to it. I don't even really notice it talking to him anymore. Yeah, but sometimes, like, I'll just look at him going by and get protected, uncover, reveal, disclose, unveil, veils, partition, separation, slays, mutilation, uncover, abandon, destroy, strip, angels, reality, truth, actuality, display, information, sincere, guard,
Such a